Warning from an overcast and very moist day here in Kampang Phet. Some of you have been saying, Lee, your farm looks so lush, the vegetation fantastic. And I say to them, yeah, it's brilliant, can't keep up with it. Look at this, 5 weeks growth. You could have played cricket here just over a month ago. It was all trimmed to within about 1 inch of its life. And now look at it, insane growth. And remember, that's on our infamous moon rock. So I've got to get in there again with the strimmer. And today, unfortunate, we've got a trusty Australian bloke. He's going to help me. So I'm going to strim, he's going to rake up. Hey? Did you say trusty? Trusty or rusty? Yeah, we've got a rusty Australian. He's going to rake behind me as I go in there like a flailing banshee. So we're going to give that an hour, and then you'll be able to see our progress, or lack of. Well, the trusty Honda sleeps yet again. So we've done about half a tank of petrol. It's took about 30 minutes. Come and have a look at what me and the crusty rusty Australian have got through. Rest easy, my girl. I wouldn't say it's highly manicured, but at least we can see all the snakes as we're walking along now. The tricky bit was trying not to strim my moringas over. Can't believe they've survived in all this undergrowth. We've got one that's a little bit bahooba here, as we say. Climbing weed got round it. Apparently we got some bananas as well. Nice big moringa here. It's not just cleaning the place for aesthetics, it also feeds the fish in the ponds there. Loads of bits and bobs go flying in, and this is all destined for the goats on the island. So a complete self-contained circle. Productivity. Ripper, mate.
Did you say something about snakes, Lee?
Yeah.
Rusty Australians aren't Australians.
Crusty, rusty Australians and snakes. You should be used to them. We would continue, but the goat feeders are full, so we've got quite a bit more to do over the next week or two. One up to the Australians. Far more productive than that dodgy Welsh bloke we had here the other week. Sorry, Chris. Still getting the rain every day, which is nice. Ponds are nice and full. We've now got mains electric running everywhere and into our survival camping area there, so you can charge your phone, put your fan on, and put some lights on for the evening, get the campfire going. It's all turning out very, very nicely. Do you reckon to the outfit, eh? It's not bad, is it? Normally wear this for the old dungeon nights on a Wednesday. Lovely and overcast today. It makes it so much easier in the mornings. If Jared wasn't here at the moment, then Soon and I would be cutting the napier grass together, shredding that and then putting it out. But this has enabled us to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Do some much needed maintenance around the farm, feed the goats at the same time, and the stuff that they don't eat and drops on the floor, we'll just rake it up. And we've started putting it around the high road there. The one that I've shown in previous videos that goes all the way around there is now complete, 100%. Not only are we putting the spent fodder around there, we're also using the sweepings from underneath here. So we've got the big Lucina sticks, and then from the deep litter system that contains all our biochar, we sweep that out, and that goes in the middle of the road. So we've got the rough stuff on the outside, let the goats trample it down, and then the stuff in the middle. Things grow out of it. It's fantastic. Jared's a little bit like me, in as much that he likes to work so hard he falls over at the end of the day. So.
Depends on how much coffee we've had.
Yeah, we're due a brew, aren't we?
I think it might be about that time. Fancy?
Yes, mate. Can you close the gate on the way out? You go and put the kettle on, I'll let the goats out. I know what that Walker chap's thinking. We got him to do everything and me and Soon just sat around drinking beer all day, but get on a lot better with Australians. Here we go then. Hello, Lorcan. Look lovely, didn't you? Harland. Going to be in the championship soon, you are, Harland. Here we go. Yeah, there's food out there. Come on. Come on, Jessica. Look at you. girl. Don't tell Lovely, but Jessica's my new favourite. What? No, I didn't say anything. No, you're my favourite girl. You know that. Oh, Thor. Oh, woe is me. Alright, fella. What is going on here? You stuck or something? No, I thought you were going to start crying. No tears allowed on the farm, mate. Mind you, he is living with 54 women, so if that don't make you cry, well, certain aspects are good, I suppose. Alright, no luck. Hello, Tangmo. Alright, Lemmy. Bit early for you, pal, isn't it? Ah, the lovely Tattoo has still not given birth, have you, girl? But she's very, very soon. If it's a girl, got a name already chosen. And it's going to be named after one of you lovely people. The same with Jasmine. You're soon as well, girl, aren't you? Off you go, Pancake. Where's my little Y? There she is. Why? In a minute. Hello, Sam. Evie's doing a lovely job considering it's her first kid. You're alright, little Bobby Dazzler, ain't you, Why? Off you go, girl. Look at you. Nice and shiny and smooth. Happy tail as well. Come on, you lot. I'm not sure who's harder to get going in the morning, the goats or the missus. She's still in bed. Alright, I'll leave the gate open. April in particular just refuses to eat anything else than Lucina first thing in the morning. You know what it's like, we've all got our favourites, haven't we? Oh God, look, a state of this. Oh, dear me. You're not going to eat first, mate? Put your tongue away. There's something a little bit creepy and disturbing going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Thor is actually after his nanny. So, it's not really my cup of tea, but, you know, who am I to judge? Right in Harland, I'm off for a brew. I don't want to hang around and see that. Shut the old Alcatraz gate. Not one member of the herd has managed to get out of that gate so far. Same can't be said for over here. I know a lot of you think that my wife works hard, but she was in the hammock yesterday for quite some considerable time while I was out here clearing the goat compound. Now I could hear all this, well, not goat screaming, but a bit of a kerfuffle. And goats were on the wrong side of the gate. Well, half of them were. That's why half of them were screaming. They were like, why are you out there and we're in here? Yeah, it's the only thing. Using eucalyptus as posts is not a long-term fix. Although they're free here on our land, eventually, because they're open to the elements all year round, they do perish. Fortunately, we've got a few concrete posts like we used for the gate behind me here, so we're going to bring them over, dig a few holes, pop them in. We don't really need to concrete them, and put some new wire up. I've got all bits in my hair, haven't I? You didn't tell me. I'll have to go back and wash up and record all that again. I do like to look my best on telly. This bit's still yet to be finished strimming. It was just our last farm stay guest, a bit of a city boy, and we were petrified that he was going to get bitten by a snake or anything, so about 10 minutes before he got here I trimmed and raked everything clear around where he was putting his camp. So I need to continue down there as well. Again, it's all food for the goats. Toon's favourite tree started to grow back after he let the goat out by accident, and Lovely ate most of it. Yeah, you're on her shit list, Chris. This is where we had the mozzie tent put up. So now we've got the mains electric coming in. Waterproof socket. So we had a light coming down here. He could charge all his electronic gizmos for his video. And then we sat out here having a lovely campfire. It was really good. Very, very good. Toon and I used to do this way back in the day. What I mean is when we had a life before we had goats and didn't have any spare time. So we used to come out here with a bottle of whiskey and some soda. Get the barbecue going. Toon would knock up some kebabs. After that, we'd just keep putting firewood on the barbecue and we'd stay out here. Got drunk so drunk one night. It was that was it. We were celebrating our anniversary of being on the farm for our first year, and she was sitting in the wheelbarrow. Yeah, I don't know how we managed to get back to the house without falling into the crayfish ponds. One drawback of the rainy season, we've now got predatory fish made their way in here. You think how high everything is here, but with Thailand all you need is some heavy rain, and a lot of the predatory fish can survive out of water. They can breathe air and they just wiggle along the ground and pop in. So it's mainly something called a climbing perch. It's got spiky gills. You've got the walking catfish, very aptly named, and last but not least, my favourite fish, the snakehead. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to do any snakehead hunting with Chris during his stay, but we've got our standing hooks ready. The frogs are out en masse in the evening, so we'll have plenty of bait. Toon and I are going to do some nighttime snakehead hunting like we used to do when we were kids. Some of you have heard that we're really ramping up our crayfish production, so we're doing a bit of maintenance in here. This tank, stripped everything out. There was a lot of weed in there that had grown quite tall and touching the side. We had a few escapees. Don't tell the fisheries department. It's alright, the dog's got them. And also this one, this is home to a lot of the male crayfish, so we're going to drain that. Everything else just absolutely chock-a-block with crayfish, but we need more, a lot more. Had the strimmer in here the other day. Yeah, I need to get out here again though, don't I? I've done about 20% of it. We've got something called snow here. We put these in years ago, just collect some seed, wild seed pods while we were out collecting Lucina, put them in, and it dies back every year. But what it does do is give you lots of small bright orange edible flowers. So we pick loads, and then when it starts to go to seed, we just let it self-seed itself by shedding its seed pods. So yeah, now we've got plenty. This is our red bananas. Haven't actually got any bananas, but you can see it's going well now. Loads of organic matter, really improved the soil around it, and it's flourishing. Toon's mum getting round all the sour sop custard apples. What are you doing in there in your... Oh my word, snake bite coming.
On the ground, but I think...
I'm not sure if his mum knows he's here on his own.
เนี่ยมันหล่นนะ
Wow.
งอมเนี่ยดี
โอ้นกกิน
นี่
นกกิน
หล่นนี่หล่น
It's drop
ผู้เหยียบลูกเท่านี้ไปลูก
she's
Ooh,
she's stuck
perfect.
stand on it yeah go for it
Oh, I can eat the one she's walked on. That's nice.
no she not pick it up you think this look like that
Bye.
We've got the boys doing a project, 3 projects for us at the moment on the farm, soon to be revered, soonish. So before they start work, we get them to go and do a Lucina run for us on Ben Hur. See, Toon didn't do it, too busy in the hammock. Oh, gin mai?
Gin.
We have had some strong winds. This is our papaya tree. It used to be up there. Still got papayas though in there. It's a bit scary though, isn't it? That's why I'm looking buff with wellies today. Fortunately, Toon's a bit reluctant to wear wellies, which is a real bummer because I think she's really sexy in a pair of them, but never mind. Can't even get her drunk. It's Buddhist Lent, isn't it? Hello, Darwin. Hard life, isn't it, mate? Hey? Hey, Ginger.